my life.
O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. From the lips of children and infants you have ordained praise because of your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place. What is man that you are mindful of him, the Son of Man that you care for him? You made him a little lower than the heavenly beings and crowned him with glory and honour. You made him ruler over the works of your hands. You put everything under his feet, all flocks and herds and the beasts of the field, the birds of the air and the fish of the sea, all that swim the paths of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Good evening and welcome once more to Night Vision. Psalm 8. Lord, O Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. I love Psalm 8. It catches my imagination. It does so because I can imagine the psalmist out in the pitch dark, just sitting there looking up at the sky. And as he looked and his eyes became accustomed to the dark, he began to see pinpoints of light. And the more he focused on them, the more he realised were there. And he was bowled over by awe at a creator God who could design the universe in such a way that something so far out of reach was still part of what he could enjoy. And then I think that today I can go to a dark place and look up and have exactly the same experience. It's incredible that this world has been created by a God who loves us and made us a little lower than the heavenly beings and gave us dominion over his world. This week, I'm sure you've seen photographs from Mars. Just imagine how incredible that really is. Our great-grandparents might have gone on a trip to the seaside, and when they did so, they didn't have a record of it. They couldn't take a photograph. You and I now go on holiday and we snap photograph after photograph after photograph, and we take them home and never look at them again. But if we choose to, we have a record that we can enjoy and can share so easily with others. But this week's photographs have come from a different planet. Now, I don't know how you feel about space exploration. Is it exciting, pushing the boundaries? Is it a waste of money? Different people have different opinions. And you know what? That's absolutely fine. But space exploration is part of the whole picture of human beings taking dominion over the world and trying to understand more and more about it. We have benefited of late in human beings exploring the natural world and trying to make sense of it. The benefit that many of us have received already from that is an injection in our arm. Others are still waiting, but it will come. That is evidence of human beings taking control of nature in a particular way. And in actual fact, so are these photographs from Mars. But think on this. Even before we knew what Mars looked like, God knew. Not because he'd been there, but because he made it. Our Creator God is an incredible God. Let's make sure that as you and I have opportunities to explore and marvel at God's world, we remember that it is his. That though we can't make sense of it, he can. And that he knows how it should be cared for. Before we dash to do our own experiments and fulfill our own will, let's seek God. When I consider the heavens, the work of your hands, O God, what are we that you care for us? Good night, and God bless. For the beauty of the earth, for the beauty of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies. Christ our God, to you we raise this our sacrifice of praise. For the beauty of each hour of the day and of the night, hill and vale and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light, Christ our God, to thee we raise this our sacrifice of praise. For each perfect gift and sign of your love so freely given, graces human and divine, flowers of earth and buds of heaven, Christ our God, to thee we raise this our sacrifice of praise.